Healing from a trauma bond is going to be work. You cannot expect to be over a trauma bond overnight. You can't expect it to go away anytime soon. It's going to take time. You feel me? It's going to require a lot of effort from you and your part. The way you start to heal from a trauma bond is that you have to understand and also accept at the same time that this person is who they are. I know it sucks. I know you didn't want that to happen. I know you believe that this is not who they are. I got it. I know you will tell yourself, oh, well, they would never be like this, so what they're saying is possibly true. No, this is who they are. Period. They've shown you how they can be towards you. You've seen it one too many times. You can't keep giving a hall pass for these situations and overlooking these red flags. You know, the trauma bond will get you stuck in a mind loop. You'll be mentally thinking about the situations over and over and over, trying to figure out what happened here, what happened there. They give you selective truth. Selective truth is always a lie. Don't let them tell you that this is all they know or this is all that happened. No, they're selecting the truth and telling you it's still a lie. Like, do not let that ride anymore. That's how that bond starts. That's why you still think about them as hard as you do, and it hurts. I got it. Once you for real heal from this, you don't really think about this at all as much as you do at the beginning of when it all happens. When it all happens at the beginning, it's rough, it's tough, you don't like it. It makes you feel, you don't want to eat, you don't want to talk to nobody. And if you are talking to anybody, and when you do express what you've been through, most people look at you crazy because they be like, there's no way that you would say something like this is so easy. No, this is what I've been through. This is the reality. Dealt with X, Y, and Z with this person. You know, so it's important to always address what you've been through with the narcissist with other people when it comes to the trauma bond. Most people haven't really been through a trauma bond and or don't even know what it is and or have no awareness of what narcissism is and what the whole entire concept, you know, entails. So if you are explaining this kind of situations to people and they looking at you crazy, most people don't know, you know. The trauma bond can keep you in a mental loop. It can keep you thinking about the same situation over and over, knowing you saw what you saw and or read what you read on text or whatever the case may have you. Like, you've seen that. And they'll make you feel crazy for seeing that or bringing it up or holding them accountable. You're not crazy. Now, again, all those situations that happen just like that, where they make you feel crazy, where they make you feel like you shouldn't be holding them accountable or they call you insecure, that's how that trauma bond happens. It's all trauma. To keep you stuck in this toxic loop. That toxicity can become like addicting, for sure. It can make you feel like you need it. And for me, in my situation, it became, you know, my validation. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just what it was. Like, it got to a point to where there wasn't a lot of happy moments and stuff like that. It was just always like arguing, or you just feel the tension. Me going through that and understanding, you know, now, looking back now, like, wow, that was a plan. That was a way to break me down and keep me into this cycle loop of never holding you accountable, letting you do whatever it is you want to do, and hopefully being validated by you. You know, and that's that trauma bond. It keeps you, look, man, it keeps you wanting to make it the way that it was. And they'll give you glimpses of how it was and what it can be. And they'll do it for a longer period of time. I said about a week or so before it starts going back to craziness. Y'all know what I'm talking about with the craziness. It'll go back to the craziness, and then it'll go to a grace period. Then the craziness. And that's that loop. That's that bond. break away from the trauma bond, you have to understand what you're going through and work away from that. And you got to tell yourself you can be happy without them for real. Life doesn't have to be the way that it is while you're around that individual. I hope this message helped you and this reached somebody and it put somebody in the mindset of this is an option I choose better for myself. Peace.